Hello, good day everyone. I'm your speaker for today and I will discuss the modernized Philippine Government Electronic Procurement System or the modernized PhilGEPS. So, small introduction. I am James Angob. I'm the current OIC Division Chief of the EGPDOD under PhilGEPS Group PS-DBM Office. So there are 7 modules that I will discuss throughout our presentation. First and foremost is the user management module. The second will be the APP module or the annual procurement plan module. The third will be the purchase request module. The fourth will be the bid notice module. The fifth will be the online bidding module. The sixth will be the award module, and lastly the contract management module. There are 2 kinds of submission under the modernized PhilGEPS. So there is a manual and there will be a electronic submission. For the manual submission, it only requires creator and approver, while as for the electronic, it requires creator, approver, bid opener, back members, TWG, and query officer. For the bid opener, they are the one responsible initiating the opening of bid. But before they do that, it requires an online presence and quorum coming from the back members and or the TWG. For the query officer, they are the one responsible on receiving and replying any clarification or recommendation coming from the merchant. So the query officer will cascade the information to the back members, and the back members will respond any queries coming from the merchant. So next I will discuss the user management module. So first I will discuss the add designation for the user, and then just click the menu and then my organization, and then click the sub user management. So afterwards, click the add designation and then select designation. So for example, we click the EGP query and then click save and then click yes. So now you can see at the bottom part of the page there's an EGP query. So now we add user. So the same group we newly created, just click the add new user and then fill in all the information and then click save, confirm, then OK. So now new user created under that particular designation, and then we proceed to activate the user key pair. So just click again the newly created user and click manage key pair, then click the manage key pair button and click yes, and then key pair generated in the system. Then afterwards we set the key pair password. So there will be an email and PhilGEPS registration, and then just click the click button or URL, and you will be redirected, and you will set your new password, and then try to log in using your new username and password. And then we set the manage key pair password also. Just click the manage key pair and then select and then set password. So my advice, your password on your account and your password in the key pair management should be different, because that will be used for the bid opening. So now we add user access level or manage the user level access. So just click for that particular user and then click the user access level. Then you can grant access or grant non-access to that particular modules or sub-modules of the modernized PhilGEPS, and then click Save. And now the user access level is set and ready to go. So next, I will discuss the changing of user user setting or user status. So we can deactivate or change email, or we can also reset the password. So nandyan lahat sa drop down na yan. So only the buyer coordinator can manage or can update those accounts. So now I will discuss the APP module. So first and foremost, I will discuss the download APP. So just click the menu once you log in the system, and then click Annual Procurement Plan button, and then click Upload APP. Then afterwards, there's a Download Sample APP Excel. Once you click it, a Excel file will be downloaded in your computer. And then inside the template, we encode the data necessary inside the downloaded template. So fill in all the necessary details, the object code, the end user, the mode of procurement and such, especially the dates for the procurement activity, source of fund, and then upload the APP template once you fill in all the data. So just click the same page from the download APP template, choose file, and then click upload APP template, and then confirm your uploading of APP. So here you have all the data will be saved in the system. So afterwards, we need an approval for the APP. So just click the send for approval, then click the select a name who will approve the APP, and then send for approval. Click the send for approval button and confirm. So assuming that the uploaded APP is already approved by the approver, so we will change the status of the approved APP. So just click the menu APP and then click the approve APP button, then select the annual year, then click view items, then click button change status. So now the status from approved, the status is now in preparation. So you will adjust the budget kung ano yung na-approve or ano yung hindi na-approve. So afterwards, we send for approval of the changes that we made to the approver. So just click again the button send for the approval rather, and then select the appropriate approver in the system, and that's it. So now I will discuss the creation of supplemental APP in the modernized PhilGEPS. So first, I'll go to the menu and then click APP again, and then click approve APP. And then click the year of the approve APP that yung ano yung isu-supplement natin, and then create supplement. Then by that, we can update the supplemental APP. Na-initiate natin yung pag-change ng APP supplement natin. So now, we'll demonstrate yung pag-add ng item. So fill in all the necessary information, and then fill in kung yung budget ba is an MOE or capital outlay. and then save it. So next, I will discuss the transfer of budget. So click the transfer of budget, then the code or the PAP, and then click the select estimated budget from existing line item. Then you can select existing line item in the APP, and then we can change the budget from there. And click continue, and then save. And then confirm it. So next, I will discuss the changing of the budget cost. So first, we select a particular line item, then change the budget cost, then click again, select estimated budget, then select a source of fund kung saan kukuha tayo, and then continue, and then save. Then mag-add yun ng new item doon sa APP natin. So next, we will discuss the updating of the APP item. So click specific line item in the APP, then click update item, and then we can select the mode of procurement, or we can change the source of fund. So kung ano lang naka-enable dyan, yun lang din yung ma-update natin. Then confirm yung mga changes, and that's it. So next, yung send for the approval of the APP supplement. So just click the send for the approval button. Since naka-interpretation yung status natin, then select kung sino yung approver. Then the approver will makakatanggap ng notification yung approver natin. So now I will discuss the purchase request module. So first is the creation of the PR. So once the user is logged in, click the menu button, and then click the purchase request menu, and then click create purchase request, and you will be redirected to a page that you need to encode all the purchase request information. Then set business category for the PR. So click select business category, and then search for a specific category, then tick the radio button and click save. And then next, we set the contract duration for that particular purchase request. So we set a numeric value for the under the period of contract. Then we can select it maybe a days, months, or years, and then click save and continue. The next is we set the budget resource from the APP. So just click the select APP, and then select a line item in a APP. So make it sure yung year ng APP is tama. Then click the select APP, then confirm, then click OK. Then next, we set the mode of submission, if online or manual. So under the mode of submission, may selection dyan na manual or online. So napaka-importante niyan if ano yung bidding submission natin. Then set bid opening type. So yung opening type, it may be a single submission but single opening, or is it a multiple opening yung gagawin natin. Then next is creating a line items under the PR. So we can add a single or multiple item. Just click the add item button. Then lalabas yung object code. And then save, hanapin yung object code or yung category, then click the save item details. And then you should encode also the total estimated budget under the based on the PR, and encode all the necessary information like the unit to measure, quantity, at saka description ng item. And then the PR will be subject for review from the approver. So we select an approver. Then click yung pangalan ng approver natin. Then click save. Then send for approval. So don't forget yung save item details para before we send the approval, dapat yung items is already updated in the PR. Then there will be a PR cancellation. So if you have an approved PR, then just click the select button and then select an approver. Then click the send PR for cancellation. Then a notification will send out to the approver to approve the cancelled purchases. So now I will discuss the bid notice module. So first, yung creation ng bid notice natin. Once the user is logged in, just click the menu button on top and then click bid notice. Then click create bid notice. Then search for the PR number. Then click the navigation button. Then under the action, sa select button, may create notice. So once you click, you need to fill in all the necessary details for the creation of the bid notice. Now we set the bid notice cost fee. So under the cost of bidding document, may required at may not required. And then we can set the amount kung magkano. So yan. So afterwards, we'll discuss the uploading of the bid documents. So yung pag-upload ng bid docs is nasa ito na field. Choose file, then click your bid docs. Then the system will upload the PDF file. Then identify the checklist na i-require natin to the merchant. So just click the document template, then the template name if we have an additional documents na kailangan. But by default, may mga pre-defined na mga bidding documents sa system natin. So yan, we can change or we can add on documents based on our requirements or based on our bid docs requirements. And then afterwards, we can set the committee. So sa committee, it's what I mean is the back committee. So click the select back. And then under sa action, may select, then add committee. So under ng committee, let's say ng Procurement Division 1, lahat ng involved na or naka-encode na mga user under that back committee will be configured on that particular procurement or bid notice. Then next, we can invite observers. So observers, may select observer. Then we can search for an observer by name or category or by organization. Then click the select button, then add. Then we can add multiple observer under one bid notice. Then click the back to step invitation once you finish all the invitation. Then and then we set the procurement timeline. So on step 5, pwedeng online, pwedeng offline, or pwedeng not required. And then for online, can set the dates. And then yung mga dates na nasa baba, that will be based on the agreed timelines, based on the 9184. Then send for the approval for the approver. So we can set the approver by clicking the approver link. Then click the approver name. And then click save. And then send for approval. Then a notice will send out to the approver. So now I will discuss the pre-bid conference module in the modernized PhilGEPS. So first and foremost is we need to initialize the pre-bid conference call. So when the procuring entity log in, click the menu, then click the bid notice, then click the approve publish bid notices, then search the particular bid notice, then click the select button, then click the pre-bid conference live, then click the start button. So this is the user interface of the pre-bid conference embedded in the modernized PhilGEPS. Now as a merchant, there will be a notification that will be given to through their email that the pre-bid conference is initialized or is already started. So they will just need to search the notice reference number from the bid notice. When the merchant log in, go to the event management, then go to the my opportunities, then paste the reference number and join the pre-bid conference live. Then click join. So just allow the webcam and the microphone in the browser to activate the audio and video. Now for the share screen and recording from the procuring entity side, click the action, then click the share record screen. So you can select your screen, either a screen or a window. Then there's a button to start recording, or you can also start sharing your screen or a specific window. The next is the chat room and export of messages in the pre-bid conference. So there's a message box on the right side. So the merchant and the procuring entity, maybe the back, they can exchange messages in the pre-bid conference call. Then we can export the messages in the chat room. Then once we end the pre-bid, we just need to click the end conference by the procuring entity, then click yes. And then upload of minutes of the meeting. So we go back to the searching of the bid notice, then click the pre-bid MOM. Then the upload minutes of the meeting document, you need to attach the document. And you can add a comment, and then we need to select an approver. Then click save. Then click the send for the approval to approve the pre-bid MOM or minutes of the meeting. And that's it. So now I will discuss the bid notice supplement in the modernized PhilGEPS. So once the end user is logged into the system, just click the bid notice menu and click the approve publish bid notices. Then click search and click the select button and click create bid supplement. So you will be redirected to another page, and you can fill in all the information for the bid supplement. So first, we can adjust the timelines if needed. if may mga changes sa timeline sa bid notice schedules natin. Then, we can also replace bidding documents kung kinakailangan. So, we just need to upload or replace the bid documents, and there will be a version control for that once you upload a new particular bid document for that particular bid notice. Then, you can upload bidding supplements. So, kung may mga new supplemental documents, then i-upload natin. Just click the button and choose file. Then, it will be uploaded in the system. Then, send for approval for the new bid supplement. So, we need an approver. So, just click the link approver, then select the approver. Then, click save. Then, the approver will be notified after we click the send for the approval. Now, if there's any grounds for failure of bidding, then the user can go to the system again, click the menu, then click the bid notice, then click the approve publish bid notices, and then find that particular bid and go to the select button and click the fail bid. So we need to encode the reason why the bid is failed, and it requires a back resolution attachment, and it needs to be uploaded in the modernized PhilGEPS. Afterwards, it needs an approval from the approver. So just select kung sino yung approver natin, then click save, then click the send for the approval. So, pwede kayong maglagay din ng comment if you want. Then, click OK. And that's it. So, now, I will explain yung modules at saka functionality ng merchants natin under the modernized PhilGEPS. So, first, yung pag-download ng bidding documents at yung pag-explore ng bid opportunities. So, click the menu button, and then go to the bulletin board, and then click open opportunities. So under sa action, may select button, then click add to my opportunities. So mag-a-appear yan sa my opportunities ng merchant. So in preparation for the prepare response. So sa prepare response, again click the menu, then click the event management, and then click my opportunities, and then yung naka-pending na bid submission, just click the select button again, then click the prepare response. Then yung response, if it is a joint venture or individual, and then click the submit button. Then afterwards, we need to upload the payment bid docs fee at saka bid security. So we have the facility to upload the cash deposit receipt document, and click the save and continue para ma-save siya. The same with the bid security, upload the document, and then there's other forms for the bid security available in the modernized PhilGEPS. So again, click the save and continue para ma-save. Next, yung pag-upload ng required documents. More likely yung mga eligibility requirements at technical requirements. So doon, just click the upload document, then click the choose file, and then select yung appropriate file, and then automatically mag-upload yan, and then click the close button. And then afterwards, we need to encrypt the bid proposal. Encode and encrypt the bid proposal. So under the template, may file icon dyan. So just click that icon, then encode the unit price, and then it will be encrypted. Click the save bid, and then click yes. Click OK, then go back. So that's it. And then lastly, yung pag-generate ng bid receipt, the same form. We just need to tick box tong yung I certify na lahat ng mga documents is complete at kompleto at saka accurate. And then ito na yung bid notice summary details natin. And then click done. Afterwards, pwede nating i-modify yung bid. So we go to the event management pa rin, and then under the action, may modify bid. And then we can re-upload yung mga updated supporting documents or information ng merchant. So we have a withdrawal of bid also. So the same sa event management, under the action, sa select button, may withdraw bid. And then just click yes. Then that will be na-withdraw na yung bid proposal natin. So next, yung submission of the post-qua. Under the post-qualification request, may button dyan, may number doon, and then under the action, select invitation to post-qua, and then click the button for the post-qua, and then upload necessary documents na hinihingi ng procuring entity. And then once uploaded, it needs to click the submit button. Then okay. So next, yung ating filing of RR protest. So for example, if the merchant receive a notice of ineligibility, so hahanapin niyo yung information, example yung reference number, and then we go to the event management, then my opportunities. So we can search for that reference number, and then under the action, select button, my request for reconsideration, and then you can upload supporting documents where you need reconsideration. Then click submit, and ma-inform yan yung procuring entity natin. The next, yung award acceptance. So may award dito, just click the number, and then may award notices, and then under the action, may accept award, and then input some comment, then accept award, then okay, then it's done. So next, purchase order contract acceptance. So may acceptance dito for the purchase order. So under the action, may acceptance of contract or PO, and then put a comment. Kung may comment kayo, then click accept button, and then that's it. So now I will explain the bid opening for the procuring entity. So first, yung opening of bid. Once you log in, click the menu, then click bid notice, and then click close bid notice, then click the select, then open bid notice. So nandito yung maka-identify natin na back. So it needs to conduct a quorum. So under the close bid notices natin, so we need to click the select button, then click the open bid notice. Again, ito yung needs presence ng back chairman, so they need to click the present button. So all other back members should also do the same para mag-create ng quorum. And then afterwards, yung bid docs fee confirmation natin, we proceed for the opening of bid since may quorum na. And then yan yung attachment ng supporting documents ng bid document fee. And then we confirm presence or absence ng documents, and then click the button record, and then click yes. So afterwards, yung bid decryption naman natin. So yung bid decryption, it needs yung pag-decrypt using the key pair ng bid opener natin. So just enter the key pair password and click the decrypt button. And then we can decrypt all the submitted documents coming from the merchant. So ito yung mga details na kailangang i-review at i-evaluate ng back natin. So absence and presence of the bidding documents requirements. So by that, just click the file, check it kung tama, then click the record opening, and then tick the box kung pass or fail ba yung document, existing ba siya or hindi. Then click the submit button. So once we're done in the eligibility, we proceed to the financial. So again, it needs to decrypt the financial documents. Click yes, and then enter the key pair password of the bid opener. Then click decrypt at madi-decrypt natin yung mga documents. So sa financial opening and recording natin, so just click the file icon, and then yan yung magiging yung submitted financial requirement. So click the record opening, and then again kung pass or fail ba yung mga mga merchants natin. The next is yung pag-generate ng abstract of bid as read. So by that, we need to click the abstract of bid URL, then click export to Excel if needed. Then yan yung magda-download yung Excel file for the report for the abstract of bid, and that's it. So now let's proceed to the evaluation, especially for the recording for the calculated price evaluation. So first yung record calculated price. So we proceed to the financial evaluation, and then click OK. Then dito we need to evaluate. So kung i-calculate natin yung price as submitted, i-identify natin yung calculated price, then click to submit. And then record the financial evaluation. So by there, click the record evaluation, and then upload relevant documents. Then ito yung back resolution ay upload natin for the LCB. So next, yung generate abstract of bid as calculated. So by there, just click the abstract of bid calculated. So ito na yung abstract of bid natin as calculated. Then you can export to Excel if kailangan. So now let's proceed for the post-qualification module. So first, yung invitation to post-qualify. So click the proceed to post-qualification, and then during the post-qualification, my invitation to post-qualify. Then we can add documents as required during sa post-qualification natin. Then yun yung i-comply ng merchant. Then we have a freeze post-qualification. So just click the freeze post-qualification and click yes. And then merchant post-qualification. So just click the record, and then yan yung sinubmit ng mga added documents during the POSQA. So yan yung sample ng POSQA natin, POSQA document. Then we can click the pass all documents, or isa-isahin natin to comment or review. Then once na qualified sila, just click the submit button, tick the qualified tick box. Yun lang yun. Then for the record post qualification stage, just click the record post qualification, then click to choose file, then upload the back resolution for the declaring of LCRB at saka yung recommendation of award. And that's it. So now let's proceed for the award module. So first, yung creation of award. So now just click yung e-bidding award notices natin, and then create award notice. Then under the action, may create award, and then click the button create award. So step 2, we need to update the date and necessary documents. Kung may back resolution, we need to upload those documents also. So yung uploading of notice of award and back resolution, just click the choose file, and then attach the back resolution and the NOA. And then click save button, then confirm. So afterwards, it requires subject for approval by the approver. So select an approver, then select and then click save, and then click send for approval. So the approver will be notified that there will be a award. And then there's also an award cancellation if needed. So just click the approve award notices. Then under the action, may select, and then click the cancel. And then put a recommendation for ano yung reason ng cancellation, then upload a back resolution why we need to cancel the award. And then it requires again the approval from the approver, and click send for approval. And now for our last module, which is the contract management. So I will discuss first yung creation of the purchase order contract. So under the menu, just click the contract management, and then click the create purchase order or contract. And then under the action, click to select, then create purchase order. So by that, we initialize the information needed under the PO. So now we need to upload the performance security from the merchant. So we select the performance security. For example, surety bond yung select, and then upload the performance security. And then encode necessary information like the amount, yung date, at saka yung span of the performance security kung hanggang kailan. And then click save and continue. And then we need also to set the milestone. So click the button add milestone, and then yung milestone ba natin is yung per delivery ba, or per box, or per what, depende yan sa design ng contract natin. And then click save, and then afterwards yun na yung nakaset na milestone. So pwedeng multiple milestone yung paglagay natin. Now yung uploading of signed contract. So we upload the supporting documents of the contract, and we require also to put the document name. And then it requires it requires an approval coming from the approver. So we should select an approver, and then once we select, just click save, and then notification will be submitted to our approver. So then next, yung pag-update ng GRN. Sa GRN natin, we need to click again the approve purchase order contract. Then under the action, select kung naka-ongoing kung contract, click the update GRN. Then under the milestone, may update GRN. So kung may GRN information ito, we need to fill in all the information needed and upload the certificate of acceptance. Then once the GRN is updated, it will be reflected in our record, yung GRN transaction. And now yung recording of liquidation, so we can add liquidated damages. So we require a uploading of supporting documents for the LD, and then it requires an approver. So yung amount, yung valid and such, it will be reflected. It will be needed sa form ng LD natin. So by that, once ma-approve ng approver, magre-reflect na yung LD natin. Now, yung recording of the retention money. So again, may retention money drop down, and we can add a retention money, and then select an approver, upload also necessary documents, and then click save, and then click send for the approval. So for the recording for the contract, amendments, extension, suspension, and termination, so yung approved purchase order, you can select a specific approved purchase orders, and then we can select amendment, extension, suspension, or termination of the contract. And that's all. Thank you.